Welcome back to Mud Lake Ranch. Today we're here with a unboxing and overview of a new grill, and it's not a Blackstone and it's not a Camp Chef. This one is a Royal Gourmet, and the reason I picked this one up is because I wanted a grill that was a combo of the Blackstone and your standard gas grill. So this has a split top that has your skillet side, the Blackstone style side for your pancakes and your peppers and onions, and you cook breakfast on it, bacon, and then the other side's great for your steaks and your burgers where it's got the grill. I haven't opened it yet. I have no idea what's involved with the assembly of this thing, but it's heavy. It does fold up, so I'm hoping that most of it's kind of a few bolts and we're done, and then we can get the grilling and show you what it looks like. All right, stick around and see what's in this box and see how it assembles and see what we think of it. I don't know if I want to take this thing off of here in pieces or just disassemble here. I came out here because it is super windy today, and there's a tree line here that blocks the wind significantly. Otherwise, I'd have to assemble it in my house, and I really didn't want to do that. My other grill failed. It actually had a line like split, and the gas stove was lit, and it was blowing directly at the initial igniter knob. And when I went to just turn it down a little after running it for a short time, it melted down where I went to turn it, and it just come off in my hand, but it was like goo, like the whole knob, not just the connection part. And I looked underneath to see what's going on, and there was flames like a blowtorch blowing right on the back of the knob. So I had quick turned the gas off, and I wrote that off as a loss. That grill was like $100 Amazon grill. It was, no major loss. It did last a few years. I've replaced the grates in that one once, but we upgraded. So, well, we think we upgraded. We'll see what we got when we get this thing open. All right. This is what the grill will look like when it's complete. Comes with an owner's manual. Won't be needing that. Just kidding. We'll keep this around in case I screw up later. Grill cover. This feels pretty heavy. It's a 60-inch grill, far more than enough to cook enough for my family on the grill side. Actually, you could probably entertain guests no problem too. Okay, what do we got going on here? Well, the hopes that it wasn't in tiny pieces are dashed. So we got, I don't know what. These are the hooks to hold your utensils. These are the grill grates. So we've got grill grates here. This does not want to stay open. Appears to be the grease drip tray. Probably the bracket for that. We'll see in a second. Oh no, bolts. So we got machine screws here, a tiny piece of hardware, some of the I don't know what you call them, grease diverters so they don't go directly into the flame, caster wheels. Hey, not bad. All right, so we'll set this aside and we're going to consult the instructions. This is good news. This part is heavy. Ah, come on, you bastard. Did I say it's windy? Because it's still windy. Let's get rid of that. There, now we can see what's going on. screws be damned. All right, that's good news. Oh, that's heavy. Oh, I love it. All right, so skillet side, that's heavy. I mean, this has got to weigh, shit, 15 pounds. I'm not going to weigh it for you, but maybe I'll leave it in the description for what this actually weighed. This is one of the shelves. Shelf. You know, I'm actually delighted to find that the main part of this thing is assembled. The legs are even on it. You're not going to believe this shit. They are. They're on it. I swear to God. So check it out. The legs are assembled. Gas line's actually connected. Little match holders even connected. Every grill I've bought, I've always wondered what the heck that was even for. Yeah, so these, if you've wondered, you're actually supposed to like wedge a match in here to reach down and light your grill if your igniter fails. So typically they're kind of worthless. I just would either wing a match in there or use a stick lighter, but anyway, well, that's zip tied too. Everything's zip tied, even the legs. So far the only tool you need is a knife. Something connected to these? I don't see it. All right. Preview. How neat is that? All right. I figured out why I couldn't fold the legs down without the manual, of course. Right here is a little pull latch, so when you fold the sucker up, it'll actually stay folded, which is pretty awesome. All right, let me get these wheels on. For these, it looks like maybe 9/16. I'll figure that out and let you know, but for now I'm just going to get them started. Without having actually consulted the manual yet, I see that you're going to need Phillips head screwdriver, ideally a smaller Phillips head screwdriver for these 3 machine screws. These appear to be 1/2 inch. There's 2, 4, 5 of those, and a wrench to tighten down the 4 caster wheels on here. And those screws appear to be just for these leg braces. I'm assuming 1, 2, just 2. There's 2 on the bottom. And we'll see if I'm right about that. And then you're going to have probably screws to attach the shelves on both sides. I'm not going to bore you with the assembly because you could do that crap and watch it yourself at home. I'm going to rip this apart, all this cardboard and stuff, get her put back together, and then show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, I said it was windy. It blew the grill off of my tailgate while I was charging my phone for a second. Here it is over on the ground. Anyway, it's not broke. Let's fix this quick. So I unpacked the legs for this and found out that they are set up so that the screws mount in a way that this slides on and then slides down. So this is actually upside down, but slides on and then down so that you can easily disassemble the leg braces and fold it up for transport. I mean, you'll be lugging around the leg supports and this support that also connects in the same similar way. So you'll slap those screws in. So it's 8 screws here, 2 screws here. Same thing with the shelves. The screws are set out slightly so that the shelf brackets slide on and they can be easily removed for packing. So this one packs up a lot easier than others I've experienced. The durability test is still killing me. So as far as tools, they're metric, minus the screwdriver. So I got 1 screwdriver and my metric wrench. Now this is a crescent wrench. I had my kid bring down standard wrenches. I told him I needed the ones I mentioned earlier, and I was wrong. So it identifies them in the owner's manual if you happen to purchase one of these, but the crescent wrench will get me through for everything that's not a screw. All right. We're just about wrapped up here. I messed up 2 things, so I had to call in the big guns here, Parker, to take it back apart. I put the shelves on the wrong side. They'll work just fine on the wrong side, but critical component, the bottle opener, the holes to screw that on were on the back side, and you just can't have that. One other thing I was incorrect about is this here is a propane tank hanger. Tank hangs on this hook, and then the base rests there, and then your tank's underneath this shelf here. So that wasn't the drip tray. There is a drip tray that's laying on the ground there that goes underneath. Your utensil hooks right on that rail there, and there's your little wind guard. We'll get this all bolted up and show you the finished product. Another thing to note, it doesn't disassemble as easy as I had earlier described. To take these side shelves off, there are 2 screws inside that you'll have to take completely out, not just loosen. And the brackets on the front aren't just riding loosely. They do slide on, but then you tighten these screws there and there, tighten down, and that's tightened down. So if you wanted to completely disassemble or take this thing and fold it up, you would have to loosen 10 screws on the leg brackets, 8 screws on the shelves, and remove 2 screws completely from the inside to remove the shelves. You probably would remove your grates and your cooktop. And this rides in these holes. And these little adjustments here are so that you can make sure that your grill top's level, no matter what your conditions. Right now we're on uneven ground. Your grease trap, the skillet side, will run right down into this tray, and it's angled. And it goes underneath the grill side, and there's a hole, Parker's hands are over it, there, that drips into this grease trap that you'll have to pull out the front. If you're cooking bacon or burgers or something that's got a lot of grease, you're gonna need to check that so it's not dripping all over the ground. Right. Now we're all assembled to take it down again and chuck it in the back of my truck to bring it back to the house. And conveniently, when we were done, we had 1 extra of each screw, bolt, and grill top adjustment stud. So they gave you a couple extras, which is awesome. On camera. Yep. All right, we're good. So according to the manual, your initial seasoning process is you'll be washing the cast iron skillet side to remove any shipping oils that are on it, and then you're going to heat this on medium-high heat, 15-20 minutes. Take it off, reapply extra virgin olive oil or vegetable oil, and then you can begin seasoning it with heat again. These grates heat 15 to 20 minutes. take them off, wash them, add olive oil or the oil of your choice, and then you're ready to start cooking. Make sure all the burners are on off. I'm going to turn our tank on for the first time. Touch the stove. All right, while I'm waiting for this thing to preheat, and I got both sides ignited now, and while I wait for this thing to preheat and season, I also bought a barbecue accessory kit. I'll leave a link to the products on Amazon. I am an Amazon affiliate, so I do earn a commission off any of the sales associated with this. So if you want to support the channel, please do go buy from those links. But this barbecue accessory kit comes with a sack, which I'll have to move these things to. A couple bottles. These are excellent for cleaning the grill as well. If you get this thing hot and then spray it down with water and then oil, you can wipe it clean really quick. It comes with a few egg rings, even some cute shapes like hearts, so you can do some heart-shaped eggs on your skillet. This is a heating dome. This big cauldron, or this big bowl here is a heating dome. Salt and pepper shaker containers, grill brush, a little barbecue slather and sauce applier, a little injector for your marinades. More importantly, the appropriate size spatulas to work with this grill. Some skewers, some tongs, additional spatula, little meat fork. Where is it? Little scraper. Grill cleaner. Oh, there she is. That's what I was looking for. This thing is the thing you need to scrape this skillet down. Once the plastic's off, if you've cooked on here, this thing, you scrape off all of anything that's stuck on there before you start your cleaning process. I mean, this is the first step, but you'll scrape off anything that's fried on that's stuck. These are absolutely necessary for this type of cooking. But all right, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. I'm Jared, and thank you for watching Mud Lake Ranch.